touchdown. And this offense is... new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays too.
Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Knights, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. The inside handoff. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. He's got the back in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Applewhite. Grab near the marker. It's Ashley. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Got a little space. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 50-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put one in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Sneak gets it done.
It's just so nice to have a signal man who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got him downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Tar Heels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lopez wants to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. Finds the tight end. Oh, he got loose. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Shakes off the defender. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Good use, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And he's got it inside the 35. A giant chunk of yardage picked up there, and they're down to the 24. It's one thing to get that huge play. Now you got to cash it in with 6. 1st and 10 from the 24. Tight end finds a soft spot. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Tar Heels are threatening in the red zone. They go to the ground. Noses his way forward, maybe gets one. They'll mark it at the 18.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And the Tar Heels trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, North Carolina! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for a fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. Decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. The sure hands. It's Ashley. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
And how about this lower intestinal fortitude? 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. The give to the fullback. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires complete on the crosser. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Still looking on the move. He'll try to do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Knights come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Bonifant. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He leaves it with his back. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Applewhite. Snagged in the middle. It's Bonifant. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job under...
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. The Knights kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bonifant.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
That last completion has him set up 2nd and short. Takes the handoff. It's Bonifant. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got his man on the right. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Quarterback Steve trying to power his way ahead for a few. Sneaks into the end zone.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these 2 programs, but they've matched each other's intensity. The result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
On the run from inside his own 5. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots and try to make some plays and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be and nowhere to run.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down. The what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. With the run on 1st and goal. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Lopez to pass. They're setting up the screen. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! And that one will give them the lead. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
The Knights are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Clemens. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Makes the grab. It's Clemens. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
Right on target this time. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. The Knights, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Made a defender miss. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
A nice job by the defense with the edges. They try the touch pass on first and goal. Nice job setting the edge, not letting him get outside, making the good tackle, forcing second down and goal.
If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, UCF! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's third and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Lopez wants to fire. Makes the grab. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll give it to the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Looking to throw for it. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. So first down will open up the final period. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Inside the 35. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. And the Tar Heels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gonna look downfield again. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. Snags it over the middle. Snowed under by the defense.
After giving up a few extra yards after a hitch throw, I wonder if this defense is going to want to give this guy this much access moving forward. They might be thinking about more press coverage or playing some zone coverage where the corner.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. The sure hands, it's Clemens.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Here they're trying to get it to the edge. Off and running. The 50. The 40. He's at the 20. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Knights.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Lopez to pass. That's caught. It's Smith. What a cut. Now he's loose. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. They'll run it from the gun. Breaks into the open. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he makes the catch. Quick step and go. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Smith. Hard running there. Lowers those pads. Touchdown, North Carolina! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Trying to get the corner. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Applewhite. Zings it complete to the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Toss sweep to the left. Running into the open space. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Clemens. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They try to get it outside on the left. Turning it on. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Got it in the middle. It's Clemens. to 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now they'll run it on the toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Knights line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game. Next, going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF!
And great job executing. The offense did what they needed to do. You got somewhat of a decision here. Do you want to kick it, tie it up? I think you do with this time frame. 1 to 2 minutes left in the 4th quarter. You probably want to do that, but you could push the envelope. You could go for 2 and try to take the lead.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Lopez wants to fire. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. And the Tar Heels now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. A strike downfield. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, UNC! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop, and you win.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. The defense making the play to drive in the dagger with that bump. And they should be able to run out the clock. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lopez to pass. Got his man. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
Man, as a defensive coach, that's a win. When you can be already put in a bad position because your offense fumbles and they're in scoring position and you give up just 3, that is a situational football at its best. Nice job by this defense, handling a little adversity and just giving up the field goal.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he just flat and missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the... He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over.